Assalamu alaikum, man. Working in these clubs in Atlanta, you gotta educate yourself, take the courses, and write that shit down, keep that shit as a reference so you won't know you be getting played out no money or you getting underpaid for your services and shit like that. Cause look, ain't no honor amongst thieves. You gotta remember, you working at a place where drugs and pussy and gangster shit going on. So you snooze, you lose. Ain't nobody doing no honest business. You got to speak up for yourself and educate yourself. That's another reason why I love the Deen too, cause the Deen push you to you got to be knowledgeable, cause that's like one of the first conditions of the Shahada. You got to be knowledgeable about everything, cause you got to know. You gotta find the root word of everything and what it means. That mean any place you work at or anything, especially these clubs. I don't wanna correspond that with the Dean or whatever. But these clubs be like I ain't seen so much dick riding in my life, man. And then you gotta remember when you start working the clubs and shit like that, you gotta finesse and work your move type shit. You can't get caught up in the politics and the crowds and shit like that. Cause half the time, them owners ain't gonna give a fuck about you. You know how you finish eating dinner and you got scraps and shit like that, and you throw that shit in the backyard with your dogs and shit, and they be biting each other, trying to fight each other to get over their bone. That's how a lot of these club owners are. So if you goddamn, this makes all the sense in the world. If you hang with 10, 12 people that get along and y'all working in a club or establishment, everybody should be focused on getting their own club. And put some on top of that, and put some on top of that, and put some on top of that. Because you got to be retarded if you just going to work just to make money. You want to know the business inside and out. So you never know. You might be a millionaire tomorrow. And you know that club money like drug money. That club money like drug money, man. Any place where alcohol and titties are being sold is money being made. Who wouldn't want to open their own restaurant? But that club shit, that's the game right there, man. So if you working in these clubs and shit like that, learn the business. Take the classes, take the courses, educate yourself. Go through that bullshit. Because one day you're going to want to get your own club. That should be everybody's focus. You know what I mean? Unless your IQ just that low. You know what I mean? Because everywhere I go, everywhere I work at, I try to learn every goddamn thing. I want to know that shit in and out. You feel what I'm saying? I want to know that shit in and out, man. So, man, that my take on working at clubs in Atlanta, man. That shit be so goddamn cap. You'll think that shit just, you living good and partying and all that. You get paid to party and shit like that. But sometimes the bullshit that come with it, you be like, man, fuck that shit. You gotta always remember, man, you want your own club one day too. You be your boss. Cause everybody wanna be the boss. You know what I mean? So that my take on that. Assalamu alaikum.